Hello, and welcome all to this yet another video on Decoder. And today's video is around solving traffic issues. Uh, Traffic issues at a places you don't have a space to even make a bridges. You really have a small space, uh, and if you are not able to make bridges so easily, and secondly, even before till the time you make bridges, the life is currently difficult. You want to have some solution uh, and this solution is particularly placed where you have a time specific traffic, like you have a road which there's a traffic in one side in the morning and traffic is another side in the evening. So if that's a kind of road you have, then uh, uh, then this is a solution which will work very well. So this solution is based on IoT, machine learning, and obviously a mechanical engineering involved in this kind of solution. So let's quickly look into whiteboard for the kind of problem that we are trying to solve. Okay, so this is a kind of problem we are trying to solve. We are saying, okay, we have four lanes. One, two, three, four. These four lanes are sufficient to handle traffic, but the problem is traffic is very much centered around these two lanes, which is kind of, say is kind of noted here that it's trying people returning from office to home or market to home. And and these two lanes are not good enough to handle traffic, and that's why there's a jam and a mess. So what we trying to solve, how we are trying to solve the traffic is we are trying to solve the traffic by making a moving divider. So we want to say what we are saying is if we can move this divider here or here based on which side the traffic is, we can ease this traffic because this lane is good enough to handle the traffic at this side. One lane is good enough, and three lane is good enough to handle the traffic at the another side. So we have four lanes which are good enough, but right now they're not neatly divided. So what you're saying is if we can move the dividers on demand, then we can solve the traffic in the places where there's a time specific traffic. That's what we're saying. So just to see a quick representation of it, in the similar scenario, this becomes a more sort of a dynamic lane arrangement. So this is more sort of a dynamic lane allocation with the help of moving divider. So this is a moving divider which allocates two central lanes dynamically. So I mean, which is mean this lane and these two lanes are allocated dynamically to the direction where is more traffic. So that's a solution. So the question comes is how difficult is to make this kind of solution? That's the real question. So let's quickly look into the low level details of a solution, how this can be made. So this is a very basic sketch of the kind of solution this requires. It's really a not difficult solution. It's really easy solution, I would put it. Uh, um, uh, so what are the key constituent of it? Obviously, we need two cameras to look into both sides because they will look which side the traffic is more. Okay, so let's first even before this even look into the structure. Like we have a set of dividers, say divider one, divider two, a chain of dividers, right? Which is partitioning the partitioning you know, traffic going in both the direction. Now these are series of dividers. Now each divider, obviously, say 10 feet divider or whatever the size of divider is kind of having two eyes, one looking in the left and one looking in the right. Both these eyes are connected with a processor. When I say eye, I mean camera. So they're connected with processor, and this processor is loaded with some kind of ML algorithm. So this can be again very cheap. This is not difficult. If one can easily detect the amount of traffic with cameras today. Uh, we are not trying to locate which car is exactly there. We're doing a simple thing, which side the load is higher. That's a much easier ML algorithm, I would put it. And once that ML algorithm is in place, it will be able to identify, okay, what is the ratio of traffic between my left and right. right? So once it knows, so suppose it says my left side traffic is say 1 and my right side traffic is 5. That's what it noticed. Then there's another one also says is 2 5. Then another one says 1 5. So they kind of gives a load both sides. Eventually the system concludes, some central system concludes, okay, load on left is way lower than load on right. So then it kind of decides, central server somewhere decides that we should kind of allocate a lane from left to right. If we if we allocate one of the lane from left side to the right side, we can kind of manage the traffic well, much better. Now if the system comes to that kind of conclusion, that's where the next thing comes into play. So this chip is connected to this motor, which is not a normal motor. These are stepper motors. What is the quality of a stepper motor? Quality of a stepper motor is they can be instructed to move exact amount. Like you can say instruct them to move by 1 degree in terms of rotation, which based on the calculation in terms of how big wheel they are connected with, that can translate to, right, suppose you want to move 1 millimeter at a time or 1 centimeter at a time, whatever that you want to move, because you don't want to create a surprise for a vehicle who is moving. So uh, they start moving very slowly with a very minimal amount, which is so negligible that it can be ignored. But in another 15 minutes to 30 minutes time, they end up consuming the entire lane and move one lane from one side left to right, and traffic can move on seamlessly. Again, these connected dividers can be connected with each other. So just in case one of the divider is faulty and not working, so it can be dragged by other lanes. So we don't kind of end up having a mess where you have say 100 divider making and 100 divider put together making a lane like this, and one of them not moving. So that will be a mess. So they can be kept connected. So in case one of them is bad, this can be pulled and then till the time it is repaired. So it doesn't create a mess there. And in this simple way, the traffic issues of specifically places where traffic is high one time in a day at one particular place, those traffic can be solved. I hope you like this video. You like this video on how an IoT plus machine learning plus obviously a bit of mechanical engineering can solve such a huge traffic mess uh, in cities particularly. And do like, subscribe this video. I'll be keep producing more videos like this. And thanks for watching.